Welcome to my project Bazaar. Our project title is Two-Factor Data Access Control with Efficient Revocation for Multi-Authority Cloud Storage System. In our abstract, the attribute-based encryption, especially for cybertext policy attribute-based encryption, can fulfill the functionality of the fine-grained access controls in the cloud storage system. It proposes the attribute-based access control scheme with a two-factor protection for multiple authority cloud storage system. In proposed scheme, any user can revoke the recovering the outsources data if and only if the user holds the sufficient attribute secret keys with the respect to the access of policy and the authorizations key in regard of to the outsourced data. In addition, the proposed scheme enjoys the properties of the context size, ciphertext, and the small computation cost. In data flow diagram, first of all, in our process, the user have to go and search the file in the cloud, and after that, they download the file. For that, initially, the user should be having an account in that process. For that, they creating the registration and then getting their username and password for the login. After that, the attribute authority generating the key for the each user who are all entered into the process through their valid username and password. After that, the data owner uploading the files into the server. After uploading, the files are encrypted for the security purpose, and then the file is transferred to the server. Now the server validates the file whether the file is encrypted format or not, or the file is uploaded by the valid data owner. After that, the user entered into the process. The user searched some file and it lets list out the some files in the search window. After that, the user choose any one file. Then we apply the file decryption process by the user. Then after that, the user validation is occurred. Here they verifying their informations by the multiple authorities: CA, certificate authority, and the attribute authority, and then the cloud server. These are all the responsible for the verification of the files, that are the verification of the data of the particular users. And after that, they giving the, if the user is a valid user, they giving the access to the user, whether they are not accessing the files or downloading. After that, after verifying the attributes of the users, they allow the user to download the files in their specified locations. If the user want to revoke it from this process, means they allow a revocation process. That after that, the user did not accessing any data inside the process. Let's start our demo. Click the JFrame. Now in that my frame, we having the register, login, and the revocation. If already a valid user, click that login, enter the username and the password, click that login button, and it moves to the key generation process. This key is generated by the attribute authority. Here we are generating the public key and the secret key for the user. And next, the data encryption by data owners. Here the data owner choose the file, and enter the key for the encryption. And then click that encryption. Now the file is encrypted successfully. In that next, the file will be uploaded in the server side. In the server side, they list out the files and check whether the file is encrypted or not. They check the files are encrypted. The next, the user enter into the encryption process. Here, user view the list of files that are stored in the server and choose the file and view the content. Now the content is also in the encrypted format. So after the authenticated, the file will be decrypted. For that, they click the authentication. The user have to enter the username, password, and the secret key. For the secret key, choose the secret key and enter it. Okay, now verifying the attributes. Now the keys are matched, and then click that updated key. Now for the security purpose, we set the updated key will be visible while we are clicking that keyboard shortcuts, clicking any one button in the keyboard. After that, we getting the updated key. Okay, click that OK. Next, in the file decryption by the user, here you have to enter the updated key and click that validate. Now the key is validated, and we getting the file. In the cloud service provider process, click that access. Now we getting the key for the decryption and the token for the decryption. Okay, and then click the decryption process to decrypt our data. Now the file is decrypted successfully. Now we getting the decrypted file, and after that click the next for downloading process. Before the downloading process, we have to authenticate it by all the authorities. Enter the username, password, updated key, and then secret key. Now click that attribute authority. They verified. And after that certificate authority. Now the certificates are valid and the cloud server valid. After the verification of all the authorities, click that image. Now the user details are valid. Permit to download. Okay, click that next button. Here choose the anyone folder. Okay, and then click the download. Now the file is downloaded in that particular location. Now this is a graph for our proposed and the existing process, and now the user want to be revoked from the process. For that, they clicking the revocation. Now the user has removed from the group successfully. Thanks for watching.